Okay, so now we're gonna work on the head. And on the head, it has a lot of, let me clear this up real quick. There. Right here, it has a lot of feathers that come this way. So right here, I'm gonna pull the color because it comes this way. So what I'm gonna do is make this part right here more lighter, but not taking too much of the color away. Kind of feathering it out. Because it's not so much red right here. It's more of a orange color. So, get my orange. Just kind of go over it. Not too much. And now we want to be a little careful. But it has very small lines like around the eye area. And I want to get them right. So, I'm going to do this. Bring the round part of the eye. Okay. And just keep coming around here. And I'm using the edge of the pastel so I get that small line that I want. There. And then on the bottom it has straight lines. And then here too. And then there's some that come up too. So you can start to see the eye and how it kind of comes together. It's a lot more that I kind of missed there. This part, I gotta make the line come around there. But I don't want this color here. This is what's really good about pastels, is you can take the color out easy. So, alright, so now we're gonna work on finishing the tree. Where's my brown? And we want that dark color that we used last time. So what I've done here, I don't know if you could see that. Okay. And then I'm going to bring it all the way to the edge of the paper. And then I want to make some lines in it like I did the other one. So it looks more like a tree. I'm going to pull all the different colors that I used the other one last time. This is kind of like an orange, kind of brown. Has a little bit of yellow in it. You can see it's lighter. It almost looks like a pumpkin color. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use a lighter shade of brown. Okay, and then I'm going to use that color that I used last time, and I'm going to turn it here. And kind of just pull the colors together so it starts to look like the bark of the tree. It's a little too dark, but it's okay, I can fix that. Alright, so what I used over here was more of a orange color. It was this color here, so I can put some highlights in here. So it kind of blends really well. Okay, you can kind of see the colors blend together. And just so it looks better, I'm gonna blend with the toilet paper. So that makes it look real. That's better. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go back and pull out all the color that I don't need here. Okay. So you can see that, and I'm gonna line the side here again. There. So I have that. Okay, and I have my branch on the side. I'm going to zoom out here so I can finish the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some green, and I'm going to put a stem here. I'm going to bring it out more here. I'm going to put a leaf here. Okay. So you can see that there start to come together. And then I'm going to use this light color of green. It's really like a green-white color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the color out from this side of the leaf so I get a real look to it. So I get more of a leaf color. This is just so it will be bright. So we have that color there, and I'm just gonna go over it again just for the color, and then I'll pull the middle of the leaf back out because it kind of went into the color. Okay, so I'm going to pull it back out. There. And if that's too much, you can just go over it again. So you're going to start to see the leaf there. And then you can put some more colors on the bird here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some more color out of the side of the bird because the white seems to make it pop more. So I'm going to keep pulling this. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to put more color into it, but I'm going to make it lighter. break up this dark area here. And then I'm gonna put some more green in it. Okay. Now I'm gonna use my tool and just kind of clean it up here. And clean up the feather area so you can see the shape of the feather. So now you got the shape, and I'm going to pull this color here. Okay. Then I'm going to use my blue, and I'm going to line this area here. And then I'm going to clean it up. There. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting more of a background into it. So what I'm going to do first is I was thinking that I'm just going to make a sunset. So I'm going to put some yellow in here. Let me zoom in here. So you can see I'm doing the yellow here. Okay. And then I'm going to use the fuchsia. And I'm just going to go around the edge of it. Just so I can blend it. So it gives it that nice sunset color. Okay. So now I'm going to get my toilet paper here, and I'm going to pull it slowly so it starts to blend into the paper. I can push it into the tree here so we get more of color. And there's other colors on this tissue, so I need to pull them away from the sunset here. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it around so I can finish this side. Okay, so I got that going there. Alright, and now maybe I'm gonna put like some mountains in there. Let's see, maybe start here. And then go right there. And then we'll end it right here. So we have a small mountain range, more like hills. So I brought it also to this area of the tree, or of the mountains and the tree. So I'm going to use some of the browns that I used in the tree, but not too close to the color, because it'll look like the tree and we don't want that. Okay, I'm going to work this mountain right here too. Turn it here so I can get more color on this side. And we don't want too much color on this because we're going to blend it here, so it won't really matter. And to make it look like it's in the rainforest, I'm going to put some dark blue around it. Well, maybe not that color, it's too dark. Here's a blue I like using, so I can work this in here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just to frame it off so you can get that color in there. Okay. So now we're gonna blend it. I'm gonna turn it around so I can show you what I'm doing here. Actually, let's turn it this way. Okay. So I can push against the paper so we have more of a sunset feel. So the colors are starting to blend. It looks really neat. Okay. So now I gotta work some of this color out away from the tree. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this color I did here away from the tree. Gotta make sure not to get the feather because we don't want to mess that up. Okay? So I want like a little like lake, ocean, whatever. And then I want to work some blue over here. Remember, it doesn't have to be too heavy because we're going to work a lot of colors into this. Here's the light blue I wanted for here. And then we're going to put some up there too. So this is the area I'm working in right now. And I'm going to work the blue into it. Kind of got that, and then I'm gonna put some blue over it so I can blend this. And even though it's straight, the lines are straight, it's not gonna look straight when I blend it together. So remember, it doesn't all have to be colored. I also did it right there. So let me zoom out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tissue and just blend it together. And you can see it's starting to blend now. And it is coming against the parrot, like it's coming close to it, so we're gonna fix that right now. as soon as we just blend this all together. Just gonna pull this color away and blend it together. Okay, so what we have now is that. Okay, so we have our sunset still to work with. I'm just gonna put a couple more highlight colors in. Then I'm gonna work some yellow into it, just so we have that nice color. And then I'm gonna work in some more purple and some blue. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is the same thing I did before when I blended it. Is I'm gonna push all this color away. So that's starting to look nice. And I gotta fix this color over here. Okay, and now maybe work in some of this white color so we have not a lot of dark areas right here. And sometimes this white color will take off a lot of the other color that is sitting here. Okay, so we have that. Let's put some fuchsia in here. So I'm gonna put some more color in here. I like the way this yellow is making it look really bright and more like a sunset. So I'm going to turn it here and I'm going to pull this color into this side of the paper. Okay, and just shake that off. And then what I want to do is just so it doesn't look too messy, I'm going to erase some color out of it. So now we have somewhat of a line around the parrot. But I want it more round, so it's kind of like a bright light is around him. See, you can see the line there now. Okay, and now we're gonna put something on the bottom here. Actually, let's finish up here because I want more blue in here. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna pull the color away from the tree. There. So we have that look to it there. So we're almost done here. I just want to take the color away from the mountain just a little bit, just so I can make it look like it's a mountain, and just take this color away from it. Okay, so it's a little bit brighter now, you can see, and now I'm going to do this right side right here. Okay, and now I'm going to put some kind of a ground area, but first let's fix this side right here, so we can take all this color away from the side of the bird, of the wing. So we want some kind of a line that comes around the bird. Okay. And the white really pulls the bird out, but just to make a line here will make it look better. Which it's kind of blending right now, but we can fix that. There. So now we can put more blue into it. There. So now I can blend this again. Okay, so that's starting to look better. Okay, so now I can pull this color. That looks a lot better. Okay. Now we're going to finish this side here. I'm going to put some more blue. And some lighter blue, just to mix the colors together. Who knew that tissue paper could be so good of a tool to blend? But you never know until you try, huh? Always gotta try different things. Then you'll find something that works. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to line this area up because it's not too much of a line. So I want to make sure I have my line. Okay. And then I'm going to make like a sandy kind of area. This maybe. Okay, so what I have here is this sandy color. I don't know if you can see it here. Oh, you can't. Okay, so what I'm going to use is this color of, it's almost like a yellow. And I'm going to pull or put some color into this area here. Just so I have like a sand area, beach maybe. This is a good color for sand. So I gotta pull that away, and I gotta fix this area here, and then this area here. Okay, so we almost have it done. Okay, and now I'm gonna clean up this area here, because that's not what I wanted there. That's better. Okay, so now gotta use my tool again so I can fix this area here. Okay, and just so I have some kind of dimension, I'm gonna turn this a little bit darker. There. So that looks a little better. Then we're not done here, because there is a lot more of color I have to put in here. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna clean it up just a little bit. We're also gonna clean the pastel. Okay. And now we're gonna just recolor this area. Alright, and now I got my tool. I'm just gonna line this area again. Okay. Just a little bit of the color got in this area again. It's okay. We have good colors to make it what we want. I'm just making this area a little bit more darker so we know where the bird is. Okay. I'll put a little bit of this dark blue in here. There. That's better. Right? And now we are going to just make this like a sandy area. So you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, what I did was I put some yellow here. It wasn't the exact color I used last time, but it's okay, it works. And I can blend. This was the color I used. So I can blend this all together. Alright. So now I'm going to blend it again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull it again. if you push really hard, you can actually blend the rest of the color into the paper. So you can see it right here. Right here. And all I'm going to do is finish this part up here. Let's give it a few touches of this color, and then I'm going to blend it really quick. And there you have it. I'm going to zoom out real quick so you can see the full picture. I'll turn it around for you. This is just pastel with a few blending techniques. And if you like what you see, please subscribe and I'll try to answer your comments, questions, whatever. Okay, so I wanted to finish this up real quick. So I'm going to put the eye in. And then I'm going to put the little circle around the eye so you can actually see it. Okay, so it's done. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Let me turn it for you here. And I will show you the whole picture once I get this video edited. This was my first video on YouTube. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. And I will try to get another video done pretty soon, so you can keep watching my videos, and thank you for watching. Bye.